Welcome back to Fallout 4 Part 3. Last episode we defeated Kellogg quite easily, actually. It was, I don't know why it was so easy. All I used was a couple pulse grenades, my shotgun, and my fists, and power armor. Yeah, Kellogg's body's right here. Have some pretty snazzy stuff up in the Institute. There's a super badass scene as soon as you leave Fort Hagen. It's like, it's a perfect scene, man. Oh, I need to read the logs. Okay. Kellogg's logs. Discuss your findings with Nick. Probably should have brought him as a companion, but okay. Why is this elevator ride taking so long? What the hell? Why is it green? Oh, this is so badass when you leave. Oh my god. And it's with one of my favorite factions. Oh, it's already starting to play the music. The Pridwin.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere.
Oh my god.
Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Damn right you are. This is so badass. Shadow of Steel. I think that's what we're gonna be doing. Probably gonna name the episode Ad Victoriam or something. I'll do this later. Nope, listen to the military radio frequency. Okay.
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
No problem. I'll turn you off. No, I don't want to go to College Square. I want to go to Cambridge Police Station. That actually looks like one of the sniper rifles in MWR or Modern Warfare, but you know, the textures for it. Oh yeah.
Must have spent a whole case of
Recruit. I don't like that title.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
I'm
That
impressed.
ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Aw, shit.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
You two can't be that naive. That thing, it's just gonna escalate everything. You can't honestly believe it will stem the bloodshed.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okerdoke.
Lock and load. I've got some targets for you to clear.
Nope.
We've got the airport ruin secured. The perfect staging area for our assault.
I opened the door. The hell is that?
Going up?
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
What the
Make
hell's
sure
shooting
you
at us?
properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want
There's
to have
somebody
any
shooting us
mishaps
from
with
the
fire
side.
on the local.
Somebody's shooting me. Somebody's shooting Dance as well. But I can't look behind me.
Doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna
That's
need that
so awesome.
take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how. Now, and I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize
is that a
the
raider?
Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival.
That's what the
Every
Institute
man,
says.
woman, and child below is in mortal danger, a matter of time, before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
They're like little frame rate dips
Final approach
here
to
and
the
there.
airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
There's Bunker Hill, I believe. Yep. Everything's still loading in. I need to do that quest. That's a really interesting quest. Surprisingly, there were no, like, hostiles. Open fire!
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Privy and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our Elder, not by simply killing the enemy and following orders. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel,
Destroy the Institute.
I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier.
Sure.
Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
No
I
questions.
don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over. Dismissed, Initiate.
Wrong way.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth.
Whoa, he just cut
There
off
is a
dialogue.
cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! The human sense of...
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that.
that,
They're
honestly.
playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to
Why
be
do you
repeated.
dislike that?
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's report, and he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you, and, befitting your title,
Ooh.
we're granting you a suit.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again.
Yeah,
In any
true.
event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
I'll just leave this hunk of shit behind.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. So how did it look out there? There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to pick your way through a mire lurk.
There it is.
Hope you plan on using
Thanks,
your
brother.
robot powers.
I
for
owe
good.
you.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first.
I'm already in my
order to be an
power armor,
effective
so...
part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Alright, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
He's the OG companion. I'll send her to Sanctuary.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books
Technical
down anywhere.
documents.
I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through this, since it's obvious.
Uh-huh. Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for... Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the... I'm all... And if you wish to... In any event...
Yeah, he's just talking about technical documents.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions.
Even though he asks me if I've had
To the best
anything,
of your ability.
you know, had any
First
sexual
question.
actions.
As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
No.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. Please.
2 people.
Answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Now, what do you consider non-human? Not my type. Oh, I'm gonna be sarcastic.
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
I suppose so.
I suppose so.
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Alright, now who?
We should stock up on supplies.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood.
Proctor.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What happened to your legs? I know she's an amputee, but what's that snipping sound?
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking.
That wasn't really sarcastic.
And since
but...
I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed missing oh no. This is a hard decision to make.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
Okay, okay.
Ooh.
Get you off my back about it. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland.
Fallout 3.
Staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Wow.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform
How
I
are
was
you
standing
still
on to
alive
topple over
then?
the side. If I
Like a
hadn't been
mini
test
nuke?
piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
You were lucky,
Wow.
I guess.
That's pretty lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all about the steel, the servos, and the circuits. Besides, I'd hardly call getting both my legs crushed lucky. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours.
I already have
the
it.
left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshop. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, go back to work. Now talk to the quartermaster.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Good to know.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, the good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on...
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I will. And since
I don't
after
need
you're
them.
done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
There's a XO1 head back there. Oh, there's mole rats upstairs. Do I talk to Dance? Show him. Oh, meet with Elder Maxon. All right.
Carry food with you.
Where'd he go?
Elder Maxon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Damn, what are they shooting at?
Not everything you need in the wasteland will have all of them, but they're guaranteed to have at least one.
I don't remember seeing this the first time I played. Whoa, they're shooting at the Pridwin. Like, I mean, not the Pridwin, the vertibird. God, I'm a retard.
Nothing like flying in style.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Oh, need to level up. I want to go with charisma because I really like talking my way out of things. I think that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as we take Fort Strong, I think I'm gonna end this episode. What is that? Oh, that's a murmur hunter.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Pretty nice fight. Why just drop us off here and leave us? Why don't you just, like, you know, take us around to just shoot the place up a little bit more? Hold on, need to reload. The behemoths usually carry some good stuff. Oh, Jesus.
One step. Rip his what?
Hold on. Hold on, I need to get my grenade. There we go. No, that's just a way out.
I know they're still here.
I don't want to lockpick any more doors. It's probably just gonna lead me to like another useless. Where'd the muties go?
Weapons cold.
Why is this place accessible? Did we clear it out? Secure Fort Strong Armory. And where is that? God damn it.
Got it.
Oh, is this the arm? What is it? Oh yeah, it was attacked in October.
Judging from
The
the amount
attack.
of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Only a synth would say something like that. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. We did quite a bit, I guess, in this episode. I mean, not the most progress, but it's pretty good. So I'll see you in the next video, I guess.